Here's a routine that you could do instead of hitting 100 swings off the tee. First drill would be the fungo drill. All we're going to be doing is a right-handed hitters having the ball in our left hand and throwing it up to ourselves.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
The left-handed hitter, we're going to have it in our right hand and throw it up. This is going to force us to rotate from the back side. After we do the fungo drill, we can then go to chuck it stick.
Cause you had a bad day, take one down.
This is literally just a tool that you could get for $5. You have a couple of tennis balls.
He knows exactly what this is because we used to play with him all the time when he was a puppy. He is so excited. Oh my God.
And this is a progression you could do with one, starting with just your lead arm, forcing that you're making sure you're staying on the track. Then it goes to your top hand. That's going to help us get it on plane with the roll.
So she was trying to open up the package. Safe to say he had a really good afternoon. Thank you so much.
You could put it together with two hands. So this is an easy routine that you could be doing on a daily basis that incorporates the tee with the lower half, our fungo drill to help us rotate, and then our chuck it stick to work on our barrel path.
I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
Hey guys, Coach Bill Sandell coming to you from Chandler, Arizona. And listen, just a funny follow-up to yesterday's video where we talked about the tee and what's the benefits of the tee. I got a couple emails yesterday when I sent that video out, and people asked me kind of a sideways question. They talked about the video, but then they said, hey, Coach, do you have any gimmicks that could mimic exercises for the tee? And my first question was, why do you need gimmicks? Why don't you just do the real thing? Unless you can't afford a tee and net and a bucket of balls, why create a gimmick to replace the tee? And my answer was no, I don't think there's any gimmicks out there. And I put this funny video together for you guys. And that's all it was intended to do, is show you some funny videos. I wouldn't create gimmicks to replace the tee. What I did tell these two people was, if you want to do something different, like a different exercise that will mimic the movements of your swing, then here's my suggestion, and stay with me when you hear this. Hitting a heavy bag. If you want to replace the movements, try hitting a heavy bag, but you got to do it correctly. And when I was playing, my off-season training routine consisted of playing racquetball and hitting a heavy bag and sparring. So obviously I have a background in karate, so hitting a heavy bag was pretty simple for me, but I worked on having fast hands, and that's the same movements we use when we hit a baseball. The other thing I would tell you, which kind of mimics what the guy was that I was making fun of, was instead of throwing a ball up to yourself and hitting it with a fungo bat, just get inside a racquetball court and hit a racquetball, and really work on that snap of the wrist when you're working on that reverse turn. It mimics the same motion that you would do with hitting a baseball. And then your backhand's the same thing when you're hitting a racquetball. It's the same thing. So if you want to create gimmicks. I'm sorry. There is no gimmicks for replacing the tee. The tee is the tee, and I think you should stick with the tee. But if you want to do something different, like a different exercise, my suggestion to you is hit a heavy bag or go play racquetball. Okay, guys? I think those are the two things that I would suggest. But this was just a funny follow-up to yesterday. Thanks for the questions. I appreciate it. There's more videos coming out this week. We're going to touch on a lot of different topics, so keep them coming. Have yourself a great training week, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Show him the curve.